Well, getting ready to start my part-time job here. Do some mowing. I'm up here in Milton. On the other side of the house is where the interstate is. We mow this property about twice a year. I'm a little behind. Not really. I think last year I mowed it about this time, 1st of October. So I'm getting ready to hit it. I'm getting the tractor all filled up and everything, and I'm gonna mow till about dark. And then I'm gonna try to mow every evening this week on all this. So I'll try to get y'all a couple clips as we're going up and down the hill. Yeah, I thought I'd just give y'all a drive-by. Mow all this hill. Mow this down here next to this fence. That right in there is where shit's real steep. That ain't the steepest. That's actually not too bad. It gets real steep. I don't know if you can see it over here or not. I can see it up yonder. I think there's about 40 acres in here I mowed. Takes me about 11 hours to mow it. Now this right in here, then this is the steepest. It takes me about 11 hours to mow it, but I'm a bad name of Jimmy. These other boys that work for me, it's took them 14, 15 hours. That right in there, that down in there is steep. I've mowed these people for about 9-10 years. It's not a big paying job or anything, but it pays the tractor payments. You know, I mean, that's what it does. It pays the tractor payment. It don't make me a whole bunch of money, but it pays the tractor payment. I'll show you there. That's one house right there. There's the other customers. We mow all of that straight over that mountain, and it's just like a big old horseshoe. Let's see, it's not a big paying gig, but watch me all back over the daggone hill. It's not a big paying gig, but I like doing it. If I didn't like doing it, I'd have sold out a long time ago, and I like the customers. I love the customers. They're really good people. We'll get down at the bottom of the hill and I'll show you the rest. This is at the bottom of the hill. This is where I park my tractor. Mow all this. It's out here at the bottom. That's steep right there. You can't see it in the camera. I know you can't see it in the camera, but that right there is steep. I'm gonna pass all this. This is good. Big old dead tree down over in there. They never did clean up. Daggone it. Well, let's go down here to the next place. Sitting here eating a biscuit. Pins right here. What I break. They're actually in there backwards. But in order to get them in there this way, I ain't got time for that. So I usually put a Carter pin in that. I usually take these things off. I put Carter pins in. Every one of them is a Carter pin so they don't break. I was out of Carter pins, so I make my little safety ass. These pins back out right here too. If I chain them, so they don't fall out. Pins are about $90. found it, I'd already ordered another one. They don't come like this. When they come, they're about this long. I cut them off. I weld a flat washer on them. Put a little chain on them. Keep that on there. We broke this a couple years ago, and I put that on there. Of course, all the guarding's gone. It's been gone for a while. This is all wore out and junk. Somebody's backed into something other or something, bent this arm. I had to order another one. This is all wore out. Probably try to get me a machine shop to make me I'll take a torch and I'll burn that out. Drop that piece out there, and then I'll weld another piece in. I really don't want to have to buy a whole nother one of them big 2B pieces. I bet that's high. We'll call and check, but I bet it's high. I got my wheel and everything greased up. They say this is like a grease out there, but it's kind of stupid because there's no sealing. If you put grease in there, then every bit of the dirt and the grime attracts to that grease. Then it just starts eating like sandpaper. And we don't mow a whole bunch, but I think this mower deck's about 2 years old. We don't mow dramatically all kinds, I guess. We probably, I don't know though, we probably mow quite a bit. More than, not as much as we used to. Well, let's go get on the tractor. What do you know? Broke something. Backed up over in some weeds and backed up against something and broke her off. Ain't gonna get done today. I got a job estimate to go look at. I'm gonna knock this pin out and drop that off and take this. I guess I'll have to go up to the farm shop and weld her back together for them. Another reason why there ain't no money in mowing. Okay. Alright, we got all the paint and everything grinded off, and I grinded a little bit of a bevel on it. I got this here prepped best I could. And we're gonna weld all this. Let's try to weld this back together and see what it looks like. And we got him tacked pretty good. I guess if it'll be setting out like the forks. I'm just making sure that when it spins around, it's not going to get into the back of the deck on the bush hog. I think it's got enough room. But Lord, that looks like that thing. I don't remember if it being, cause see that bush hog has got an angle on it too. That might be how it was supposed to be, and I don't know. And let's put some weld on it. Now I think we need to find us something to put back in it because I lost a dang roll pin. Let's find some bolt over here. Them daughters of mine bought me a little set of them Christmas. 10, 15, 10, 12 years ago probably. I've had them all this time. Shoot. Yeah. I think that'll do us. Should probably last as long as the rest of it. Probably could have turned my heat down just a little bit, but I think it looks good. Alright, so like I said, she's a little kind of boogered, but she looks pretty good. Let's go put her back on.